Hey guys, Michael here, your gay life and wellness coach. Today I want to talk about approval and validation. Notice when you're seeking approval and validation from others without having your own approval first. This is a very common thing that we all do, myself included, and it's very disempowering, and I'll explain to you why. When your source of validation and approval is only from external sources such as Instagram, Facebook, Grindr, boyfriend, girlfriend, hookups, family, coworkers, friends, whoever that may be. Either way, when it is external to you, it is completely disempowering. You're giving away all of your power to other people. Now, I want to be clear. It's perfectly okay to want to seek that external approval. It's perfectly okay that external validation feels good. It's normal because you are a human being and humans are designed for that social experience. And so it makes sense that we want that approval. Nothing has gone wrong. However, what does go a little bit awry is when you don't know how to give that own approval to yourself and you're only seeking it elsewhere. The more effective strategy then is to become the giver and the receiver of your own approval. And that is challenging for a lot of people because for many of us, there's two reasons. One, if you're anything like me, for a long part of your life, you've become very good at knowing how to get approval from other people. Maybe you're a people pleaser. Maybe you've become really good at perfectionism. And so you know how to do it and you're good at it. And so to ask you to actually stop doing that and give yourself approval is a skill you've never learned before. It's something you've never had to do before. The second thing that makes it difficult is that even when we do have that skill, often we do not give ourselves acceptance and approval easily. We are very hard on ourselves when it comes to this stuff. And so, of course, what happens is we learn how to get it from other people, but at the same time, it's disempowering. So, what I like to teach people and what I've learned to do in my own life is to learn how to give and receive my own approval first. And then from there, when I'm going out into the world, whether posting on my Instagram or being a coach or doing whatever I do in the world, I know that there's going to be times where I'm going to get the approval and the validation and it's going to feel good. And that's okay. I'm happy when things feel good. I'm happy when I get the validation. Very grateful. It feels good. Or sometimes I'm not going to get the validation and the approval. And yes, it's going to sting a little bit, but it won't matter that much because I would have given myself that approval and validation first and foremost. I will always have my own back first. That way, anything else that happens after that is a nice to have. So I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say that you shouldn't feel good when people, validate you. Of course it feels good. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But what I want to teach my clients is that first they need to learn how to do that for themselves. And then anytime you get approval or validation after that, it's just a nice to have. It feels good. It's a bonus on the cherry on top because you would have already learned the skill of approving of yourself. Okay, guys, this is something that I teach very much in depth in my Creating Confidence program. It is a 12-week program where I show my clients step by step all the tools, all the tricks, all the techniques of how to develop genuine self-confidence from the inside out. If you want to learn more about this program, please send me a DM. I've got a few more spots available before the end of the year. Thanks, guys. Be well.